And we're going to give you now codename Tiranga. M, take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shreya, for giving the mic to me. Now, this movie, I have to tell you, I love Parineeti Chopra. In fact, I like her more. I think she's super talented. I like her even more than I like Priyanka, her sister. But Parineeti, for some reason, even though she picks up really good projects, for some reason, those projects haven't been doing so well. And of course, Parineeti spoken about her depression, her weight issues, everything. I mean, she's worked on herself a lot. But I feel Parineeti is real and she's super talented. In this movie called Codename Tiranga, this movie has everything going for it except the execution. So this is a story of Durga, which is Parineeti Chopra. She's a special agent and she has to apprehend the mastermind behind the 2001 Indian Parliament attack, Khalid Omar. And Khalid Omar is played by Sharad Kelkar. And while she's on the assignment, she meets this guy called Dr. Mirza Ali, who's actually Harrdy Sandhu, and she starts developing feelings for this guy. So she starts developing feelings for a terrorist while on a mission to apprehend, the mastermind. Um, and this entire story is about how she sets priority to things and whether she follows her heart and lets the guy go, or she decides to play it for Team India. Now, this movie is directed by Raghu Dasgupta, who also directed Parineeti's The Girl on the Train, and but Girl on the Train is a different persona. We've reviewed it. But this one is a totally different persona. She's called Ismat in her undercover operation, and there are amazing fight sequences. I have to give it, the fight sequences are so well choreographed. There's hand-to-hand combats, the gunfights, very, very slick. Uh, and you see her, she's very credible in her role, and she's a brilliant actor to that. But I thought where the story lacked was conviction. There were very big glaring loopholes. When somebody's watching a movie and say, "Oh, this doesn't make sense," that's where the stories fail, right? Because you stop believing in the story. Um, you can't. Terrorists have their own pictures as the phone's wallpaper. Come on, terrorists don't operate like that. They don't even have phones. They keep satellite phones so that they don't get tracked. There's, the entire climax scene is like it's a ripoff from Call of Duty, literally. Um, there is the Raw. The entire logic of Raw to send her is dumb. There's so many things about the movie that lack intelligence that just underwhelmed every other aspect of the movie. The cinematography is extremely hard to keep up with, but he does pretty well because of the chaos and the action sequences. The cinematography is pretty great. The background score does not map itself to the narrative. Harrdy Sandhu is great. Sharad Kelkar as Omar is great. But none of the characters gain credibility because of very big logical looping gapeholes in the story. So that's my take on Codename Tiranga. They didn't do probably a great business as well, but hey, I like Parineeti. I love watching her movies. I think she's a great actor and she deserves so much